Supreme Court made a major decision in the long battle over the bathrooms and transgender rights.
Today's ruling means public school students across the country can now use the bathroom that corresponds with their gender identity under federal law. CBS 46's Tori Cooper spoke to a civil rights attorney and LGBTQ advocates. Tori?
This has been a long legal battle for several years, but tonight a New Jersey transgender student is claiming a historic victory for the LGBTQ community after a long legal battle over the bathroom of his choice. But civil rights attorneys and advocates I spoke to say that this case is setting the law for how transgender students should be treated across the country.
You know, nothing that being trans is that doesn't allow me to enjoy the same rights as all of my peers.
It's Gavin Grimm's voice out of Gloucester County, New Jersey, that's breaking bathroom barriers tonight.
Trans people have such a higher standard when it comes to being accepted.
Grimm, who was born female, began identifying as a male in high school. At first, he was allowed to use the boys' room, but later the Gloucester School Board created a new policy saying he could only use a private bathroom, but not the boys' room, sparking a long legal battle that climbed right into the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals.
It is a long journey.
But that journey for so many like Grimm is finally ending in a landmark victory tonight.
The Supreme Court basically just let the Circuit Court of Appeals opinion stand. That means that they did not step in and try to reverse it. So as of now, the law in the United States is that a school district, or really anyone, cannot discriminate against a transgender student or person in situations involving bathroom usage or really almost any type of accommodation.
Atlanta civil rights attorney Paige Pate says the ruling will prompt the DOJ to communicate this to schools across the country. He says it won't be overnight, but public schools in Georgia will have to comply.
They will make it crystal clear that if you discriminate in this way, you are violating federal law. It is no longer a political issue.
It helps me feel seen and heard, and it makes me feel like, you know, I can show up in this world without fear or trepidation.
LGBTQ advocate and Atlanta LGBTQ advisory board member to Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, Gabrielle Claiborne, recently helped pioneer the conversion of more than 100 single occupancy bathrooms in Atlanta city facilities, from City Hall to the Atlanta airport, to gender neutral bathrooms. And she says the ruling is another major step towards equal rights for every human experience.
So this is why this piece of legislation today is very important, that we're allowed to use the restroom comfortably and safely.
Now, attorneys say there may still be an adjustment period and Grimm could still face an appeal. But overall, tonight's ruling is telling about how transgender cases will be handled in the Supreme Court. In Midtown, I'm Tori Cooper, CBS 46 News.
Tori, thank you.